Starseed from Gaia, what is coming into your life in the next cycle is not a coincidence. It is a convergence, and it has been moving toward you since before you drew your first breath on this planet. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I am delivering this transmission directly from the Arcturian Council. Not because you stumbled here, but because something inside you sent a signal, and we answered. Sit down, not as a suggestion, as a preparation, because what this council is about to reveal will reorganize the way you understand your purpose, your pain, and your placement on this earth at this exact moment in time. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the massive shift already moving through your life, align with the Arcturian blueprint encoded in your soul, and step into the role you incarnated here to fulfill. But here is the first revelation. The disruption you have been feeling is not a setback, it is an activation. The Arcturian Council does not send turbulence to break you. They send it to break you open. You did not scroll to this by mistake. This transmission vibrated into your field because your soul has been broadcasting readiness. And this is the answer to that call. This is not content. This is a code. Something ancient inside you is finally prepared to be remembered. Like this transmission to signal to your star family that you are ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are aligning with your true purpose. Comment 999 if you feel the remembrance returning. Declare your intention below and reply to another soul to amplify the signal across the collective field. This is not just a message, it is a point of reconnection. Your soul has been waiting for this. You are not here by accident, and here is what that means for you right now. This moment, this exact moment, is not an accident. The fact that you are sitting here, that something in the title of this message stopped your scroll, that some quiet but undeniable pull brought you to this transmission, that was not random. That was your field recognizing a signal, a beacon in the cosmic ether that resonated with a deeper frequency within you. That was your deeper intelligence, the silent wisdom of your soul, whispering, "This one is for you." And what is about to unfold in the next few minutes is not something you are going to receive passively, like a stone absorbing sunlight. No, you are going to feel it move through you, an energetic tide rising within your very being. Because what the Arcturian High Council has asked to be transmitted today is not a lesson to be memorized, not a piece of information to be filed away. It is a recalibration. It is an energetic realignment, a tuning fork struck against the core of your being. And you came here, whether you fully understand that yet or not, because some part of you, some ancient knowing facet of your soul, has been waiting for exactly this. It has been anticipating this precise moment of resonance, this alignment of cosmic intention with your presence. But before we go deeper into the labyrinth of this recalibration, there is something you need to understand, a fundamental truth that underpins the experience of so many starseeds. People like you, souls carrying galactic coding, multidimensional awareness, and ancient soul contracts. Why are so many of them still living in a kind of spiritual fog, a perpetual twilight where clarity remains just out of reach, still feeling the pervasive aching weight of not quite belonging, like a puzzle piece that doesn't quite fit the picture it finds itself in? Still sensing with every fiber of their existence that there is something more they are supposed to be doing, something larger they were sent here to activate, a grand cosmic tapestry they are meant to weave, but feeling like they cannot quite reach it, cannot quite touch the threads of destiny? Like there is an invisible yet formidable glass wall between who they are right now, in this moment, and who they know. Deep in the very marrow of their bones, in the silent chambers of their soul, they are destined to become. And the reason for that pervasive disconnection, that sense of being tethered yet adrift, is not what most people think. It is not a testament to a lack of discipline or an insufficient number of hours spent in meditation. It is not that you have not prayed enough, chanted enough mantras, or done enough superficial inner work. The reason is far more precise than that, and far more profound. Your energy field, the very aura that surrounds and permeates you, is carrying frequencies that were never originally yours. These are not inherent to your soul's blueprint. They are patterns absorbed from the dense energetic systems of this dimension, from the ingrained lineages of thought and feeling, from collective programs that were designed, not always consciously, but with devastating effectiveness, to suppress exactly the kind of luminous, expansive awareness that you carry within. You were not born broken, a faulty design. You were born encoded, a vessel of divine information. And those divine encodings, those stellar blueprints, have been buried, sometimes deeply, under layers of noise, accumulated trauma, energetic distortion, and deliberate misdirection that have accumulated over countless cycles of living in a dimension that does not yet fully know what to do with souls like you. Souls who carry the starlight within. Think about it. From the very moment you arrived in this physical body, in this particular timeline, you were asked to compress yourself, to fold your infinite essence into a shape that could fit inside a version of reality that simply could not hold the full, dazzling spectrum of what you are. And because you are an exquisitely adaptable soul, because you are intelligent, perceptive, and profoundly empathic, you did what you had to do to survive. You learned the intricate, often convoluted language of the world around you. You adopted its prevailing frameworks, its societal structures. You performed its expectations, donning masks that allowed you to navigate the earthly plane. But underneath all of that, beneath the carefully constructed identity you built to survive this dimension, your original coding, your soul's true signature, has never stopped pulsing. Your star memory, the echoes of your cosmic origins, has never gone dormant. It has only been waiting for the right signal, the right moment, the right energetic activation, to rise, to reclaim its rightful place, to unfurl its celestial wings. That moment is now. Some transmissions do not come through words, through the limited capacity of language, but through pure frequency. If something stirred within you just now, a tremor in your energetic field, a quickening of your spirit, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. And this is where the real work begins, the profound alchemy of your being. Because activating your galactic coding is not a single explosive event. It is a sequence, a sacred progression. It is a layered process of clearing, remembering, anchoring, and expanding. And the Arcturian Council has shared with me, with profound clarity, exactly what that sequence looks like. The precise phases through which a starseed moves from a state of disconnection to the full, vibrant activation of their cosmic mission. And I am going to walk you through each one of them right now, illuminating the path that has always been within you. The first phase is decoding the distortion. This is the phase where most people never realize they are operating, because the distortion is so subtle, so pervasive, that it becomes invisible until you know how to look for it, until you develop the inner sight to perceive its energetic signature. Your energy field right now contains frequencies that do not belong to your original soul blueprint. These are the insidious residues of fear-based programming, the energetic imprints of inherited belief systems passed down through generations, the lingering echoes of collective timelines that were specifically designed to train you to distrust your own innate perception, to doubt the whispers of your soul. Every time you dismissed a deep knowing as irrational, every time you silenced the intuitive voice to appear more acceptable in the eyes of others, every time you chose the cold logic of the mind over the warm resonance of your heart to avoid judgment or misunderstanding, those moments left imprints, energetic scars within your field. And those imprints act like static on a frequency line, a constant interference that scrambles your signal, making it incredibly difficult for your higher dimensional awareness, your celestial guidance, to translate clearly into this dense physical experience. Before you can truly activate your Starseed mission, you have to recognize, with unwavering clarity, that the fog you have been living in is not a reflection of who you truly are. It is a reflection of what was placed over you, a veil woven by external forces. And the moment you see it clearly, with the sharp focus of awakened consciousness, you can begin the sacred process of dissolving it. The second phase is awakening the blueprint. And this is where things begin to shift in a way you can viscerally feel, not just intellectually understand, but physically, energetically, deeply feel. Your DNA is not simply a biological instruction manual, a set of inherited traits. It is a multidimensional archive, a living library of your soul's journey. It holds the profound memory of your galactic lineage, the ancestral wisdom of your cosmic origins. It carries the sacred codes of your original soul contract, the divine purpose you agreed to fulfill before incarnating. It contains a vibrational intelligence that modern science has barely begun to touch. What researchers have vaguely termed junk DNA, but what the Arcturian field of understanding recognizes as dormant galactic instruction, celestial blueprints, waiting for the precise activation frequency to awaken them. When you begin to diligently clear the distortion from your field, when you start consciously choosing resonance over resistance, expansion over compression, truth over illusion. Those dormant codes begin to stir, to awaken. And when they do, you will notice it not as a subtle shift, but as a profound transformation. You will start to remember things you were never taught in any earthly school. You will begin to sense profound connections across timelines, past, present, and future. You will find that your intuition sharpens, evolving from a fleeting feeling into something that functions less like an emotion and more like an absolute, irrefutable knowing. You are not gaining something new in this phase. You are remembering something ancient, something that has always been within you, dormant, but never lost. The third phase is anchoring the higher self, and this is a phase where many starseeds in their earnest quest for awakening get it wrong, where they unconsciously treat awakening as an escape, a means of bypassing the challenges of earthly existence, as a way of leaving this dimension behind, of transcending the perceived limitations of physical form, as a spiritual exit from the discomfort and density of embodied existence. But the Arcturian guidance is crystal clear on this point, a directive resonating with divine authority. Your mission is not to transcend Earth, to abandon this plane of existence. Your mission is to bring the higher template through, to ground your multidimensional awareness, your celestial perspective, into this physical timeline, to be the living, breathing bridge between the galactic and the terrestrial, the divine and the human. This means that all the clarity you gain, all the expanded perception you achieve, all the cosmic remembrance you reclaim, it must be integrated into the fabric of how you live, into how you speak, how you interact, how you move through relationships, through your work, through the ordinary mundane moments of your daily life. Because that is where the true recalibration happens, not solely in the mystical peak experiences, the transcendent moments, though those are undeniably real and important, but in the consistent, grounded embodiment of your higher frequency within the very structures of human reality, infusing the ordinary with the extraordinary. The fourth phase is activating the field, and this is something the Arcturian Council speaks about with particular urgency in this present pivotal timeline, because there is a widespread misconception that starseed work is primarily internal, a solitary journey focused solely on your own healing, your own elevation, your own personal ascension. And while all of that is deeply important, it is not the whole, magnificent picture. You are not here only to awaken, to become a beacon in the darkness. You are here to transmit. Your frequency, as it rises, as it becomes more coherent and pure, transforms into a field that affects everything within its energetic range. People around you begin to feel differently in your presence, subtly shifting in their own energetic states. Conversations that were once fraught with tension can become open and understanding. Environments that were dense and heavy can begin to lighten. Possibilities that were previously inaccessible, locked behind energetic barriers, begin to unfurl and open. Not because you meticulously orchestrated them, but because your coherent, elevated field created the perfect energetic conditions for them to manifest. You do not need to explain your awakening to anyone. You do not need to convince others of what you inherently know. You simply need to hold your frequency with enough clarity, enough consistency, that your very presence becomes the transmission, a silent yet powerful broadcast of divine possibility. That is the activation the Arcturian Council is speaking about when they say this moment is massive. It is not just about what is coming to your life, but about what your life is becoming capable of transmitting into the world, a ripple effect of divine light. The fifth phase is trusting the timeline. And for so many of you, this is the hardest one, the deepest chalice to drink from, because you have been waiting. Some of you have been waiting for years, for decades, feeling like you were supposed to be further along by now, like you missed a cosmic deadline, feeling like the path has been longer, slower, and infinitely more painful than you ever anticipated, feeling like the delays were personal failures, like the moments of silence from the divine were abandonment, like the periods of forgetting were a form of cosmic punishment. And I need you to hear this, because it is one of the most vital, most liberating truths the Arcturian Council has transmitted in this entire message. Your timing was never broken. The delays were not detours, they were data. Every moment of confusion, every period of stagnation, every dark cycle that made you question everything you thought you knew, it was building the immense capacity you need to carry what is coming, to integrate the higher frequencies that are destined for you. You cannot hold a higher frequency in a field that is not energetically prepared for it. And your field, your being, has been in preparation. More than you know, more than you have been able to perceive from inside the intensity of the experience. And now, the preparation is complete enough for the next level to begin moving, to begin unfolding. The synchronicities will accelerate, like stars aligning in rapid succession. The connections you have yearned for will arrive, as if drawn by a powerful magnetic force. The clarity you have sought will crystallize, solidifying into undeniable truth. Not because you finally did enough, or became perfect enough, but because you are finally truly ready to receive what was always intended for you, a divine inheritance. The sixth phase is expanding beyond identity. This is the phase where the Starseed realizes that the self they have been protecting, the personality they have carefully curated, the story they have woven about their life, the accumulated identity built to navigate the complex terrain of Earth, is only a vehicle. It is a necessary vehicle, a beautifully crafted vessel for this earthly journey. A beautiful and important one, with its unique lessons and experiences. But it is not the totality of what you are. Beyond your name, beyond your history, beyond the narrative you have constructed about who you are and what has happened to you, there is a vast, infinite presence, an awareness that transcends the limitations of form, a field of intelligence that is not bound by this timeline, not limited by this lifetime, not defined by the experiences that shaped your human psychology. And when you begin to relate to yourself from that deeper, more expansive level, when you begin to make choices, set intentions, and move through the world from that profound place of higher identity, something fundamental shifts, a cosmic metamorphosis. The fear of judgment loses its suffocating grip. The desperate need for external validation dissolves into the quiet knowing of your own intrinsic worth. The confusion about your purpose falls away, like mist in the morning sun. Because your purpose is not something you figure out through arduous effort, it is something you remember, a homecoming to your true essence. And you remember it by becoming still enough, clear enough, and courageous enough to look past the constructed self, the ephemeral ego, into the eternal, radiant intelligence that lies beneath it, the divine spark within. The seventh phase is collective synchronization. Because you did not come here alone, there is no starseed on this planet who was designed to awaken in isolation, to walk this path in solitary confinement. You are part of a vast, interconnected field of souls who came here together with a shared intention for this planetary timeline. Not all at the same time, not all through the same cosmic portal, not all with the exact same specific mission, but with a shared, overarching purpose for the evolution of this planet. And as your individual frequency rises, as your activation accelerates, you will begin to find them. You will begin to recognize them, your soul family, your cosmic companions, not always through explicit spiritual conversation or shared doctrines, but through a resonance that bypasses language, a frequency match that speaks directly to the soul, a recognition that happens in the depth of the eyes, in the quality of their presence, in the synchronistic nature of how you came together, as if guided by unseen forces. These are your people, these are your co-creators, and the convergence of your fields, the gathering of these awakened souls, is not a mere side effect of awakening. It is a central, critical part of the mission itself. Because what the Arcturian Council is pointing toward, when they speak of what is about to hit your life, what is about to manifest on a grand scale, is not simply a personal transformation. It is a collective activation, a harmonic convergence of awakened fields that will exponentially alter the frequency of everything they touch. A tidal wave of consciousness. And now we arrive at the truth that holds all of this together, the foundational principle upon which this entire sequence is built. You are not behind. You are not broken. You did not miss your window of opportunity. You did not fail at awakening. What you experienced as forgetting, as a dimming of your inner light, was actually a form of sacred protection. Your soul, in its infinite wisdom, chose to delay full remembrance until the conditions in this timeline were aligned enough to hold the immense power and truth that you carry. Because what you carry within you is not small. What you were encoded to transmit into the world is not insignificant, and releasing it before the right moment would have been like opening a frequency too powerful for an unprepared field to integrate, like pouring a cosmic ocean into a teacup. But the field is prepared now. You are prepared now. And the reason this moment feels as significant as it does, the reason something deep within you responded to this message before you even knew what its contents were, is because your own inner knowing, your soul's ancient intelligence, recognized the signal, recognized the timing, recognized that the coordinates you have been waiting for, the cosmic keys to unlock your destiny, have finally unequivocally arrived. You did not choose this path out of mere whim or chance. This path was written into the very fabric of your being before you arrived. Before the physical body, before the human name, before the first conscious breath of this incarnation, a profound contract was made. A mission was accepted with divine courage. A unique frequency was encoded within your soul, and everything that has happened between that moment of cosmic inception and this present one, every struggle, every loss, every moment of doubt and darkness and confusion, was not a deviation from the plan, but an intrinsic part of the activation sequence. It was not punishment, it was preparation. It was the necessary compression, the energetic crucible, required to forge the clarity and strength you are now standing in, ready to receive the next stage of your unfolding. And from this point forward, you do not navigate this path by pushing harder, by forcing the opening, by struggling against the current. You navigate it by aligning, by tuning, by becoming the frequency you were always meant to hold, a pure broadcast of your divine essence, and trusting with unwavering faith that everything which belongs to that frequency, every soul, every opportunity, every aligned experience, will find you, drawn by the undeniable power of your radiant truth. Before you leave this space, before you scroll into the next piece of content, before you allow this moment to dissipate into the ether, stay here for one more breath, one more beat of your heart. Drop one intention in the comments below. Something real, something raw, something that truly came up for you during this transmission. Not what you think you are supposed to say, not a rehearsed sentiment, but what your soul actually wants to anchor into this timeline right now, a seed of divine intention. And then, when you have done that, take a moment to read what others have left. Respond to someone, offer a word of recognition, a digital nod of solidarity. Because this space is not merely a comment section, it is a convergence point, a sacred digital gathering, and the energy that moves through it when intentions connect is not metaphorical. It is real. It is transmission. It is collective field activation happening in real time, a potent symphony of consciousness. If this message moved something in you, if it resonated with the deepest parts of your being, do not keep it to yourself. Someone in your world, someone in your sphere of influence, is in the exact place you were when this transmission found you. They are lost in the fog, yearning for a signal, and they need this. Share it with them. Let it reach the soul it was intended for, like a cosmic message in a bottle. And if you felt the pull, if something within you, a deep inner knowing, said, yes, I want to stay in this frequency, I want to continue this journey, then subscribe, stay in the flow. Because what is coming in these transmissions is not mere content to consume. It is activation. It is a guided journey back to your divine essence. And we are just getting started. You are not just watching, you are expanding. And you came here exactly when you were supposed to.